In this demonstration, you will learn what happens when two users update the same blob at the same time. As you know, the Coffee Video Admin application can only update the metadata of a blob. But in this demonstration, you will also implement the logic to override an existing blob. Let's switch to Visual Studio. Here I've opened the Wired Brain Coffee solution. To simulate two users, we need to run two instances of the Wired Brain Coffee admin application. But by default, you can run only a single instance of a universal Windows platform application. If you want to run multiple instances of your application, you need to configure this in the package appx-manifest file. Unfortunately, Visual Studio 2017 doesn't contain a user interface for this multiple instances setting. So let's right-click on the package appx-manifest file, let's select Open With, and let's open the file with the XML text editor. As you can see, the package appx-manifest file is an XML file. Here on this application element, I have defined already the attribute supports multiple instances. And you can see I have set it to true. This attribute is defined in the XML namespace with the prefix desktop4. I have also added this XML namespace to the root element in this package appx-manifest file. So that are the changes I made in this file. And these changes allow us to run multiple instances of the Coffee Video Admin application. Let's just start an instance. Now I go to the taskbar, I right-click on the icon here, and I start another instance of the application. Now you can see we have two Coffee Video Admin applications running, and this allows us to simulate two users. Let's assume both users want to edit the metadata of the skateboarder MP4 file. The user on the right side just changes the title to Coffee Skater. Then that user clicks on Update Metadata. The user on the left side doesn't know anything about that change, and they just change the title to Skating. Now this user clicks on Update Metadata and overwrites the title from the user on the right side. This means the last update wins. Now let me show you that this is not only true for the metadata, but also when you override the blob itself. Under Video Actions, there is a new menu, Override Video. When you click on this, you can select another video to override the existing video of that blob. But nothing happens yet. We need to implement the logic in the Coffee Video Storage class. So let's go to the Wired Brain Coffee Storage.NET Standard library and let's open the Coffee Video Storage class. I scroll down in this class and here you can see an override video async method that takes a cloud blob and a video byte array. There is a to-do command, override the blob and manage concurrency when overwriting the blob. So let's just use here the cloud blob and let's call the upload from byte array async method and let's pass in the video byte array. We want to start at the index 0 and we just want to upload the full length of that video byte array. As this is an async method, we need to await it. Now we override the blob already, so we can adjust the to-do command. Let's just shorten it to manage concurrency when overwriting the blob. Now let's run the application again and let's see if we can override the video. When instance comes up, I go to the taskbar and I start another instance of the Coffee Video Admin application. Now let's open up the skateboarder MP4 file in both instances. On the right side, I click on Video Actions, Override Video, and I select here the skateboarder showvid file. As you can see, a new video appears here. The user on the left side knows nothing about that new video. Now the user on the left side could also override the video of the skateboarder MP4 blob. So this user could for example select the skateboarder 180 file. Now of course the video from the user on the left side is stored because this was the last update and the last update wins. So when the user on the right side clicks on Reload Videos and selects the skateboarder MP4 blob, this user can also see the skateboarder 180 video that is now stored in blob storage. So as you have seen, the data of the user who updates last is stored in blob storage, no matter if it's the blob itself or if it's the metadata. Instead of using this last update wins approach, you have other ways to manage concurrency. In the next clip, you will learn how to implement optimistic concurrency with blob storage.